afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports. A pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the Daytona Racing League Championship here. Daytona International Speedway, 200 miles is what they're going to do, and 80 laps of insane speeds, 200 miles an hour for the cars. The ARCA Series, one of the premier series that started everything off back in the 90s, 2000s. You got to see these cars run super fast, and here at Daytona, they're going to end the 19th season with a bang, and I tell you what, it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in out there. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube for Signature Esports, and we are live. Hello to everybody out there on the the No Toad Racing League YouTube page. I see your comments out there. We'll get to all the comments here in just a little bit. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in. This is going to be quite the extravaganza when it comes to how they're doing it. We do have, I do believe they already have a series champion, but we'll go over all that stuff in just a little bit. We'll go over the point spread, kind of what is going on with the league as well. And I want to bring in somebody real quick because he's going to be out there on the racetrack. He's going to be watching, not just watching, but driving behind the wheel. The league owner of the No Toad Racing League. Absolutely fantastic to have him in here. It is trying to make sure I pull your name up so everybody can see you. There it is. Gary Sargent right here. They call him Sarge. He is the league owner. Gary, how you doing out there today?
Doing great, Jason. Thanks for doing this tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It's what I do. It's what I like to do. And you know, I got over COVID kind of right in time too. So I say got over it. We're getting over it. We're recovering, and it's a lot of fun. So this just makes it a lot of fun. You got a big group of folks here. You've had a fantastic league, a good season. We were talking just a little bit before the broadcast. You started in 2002. Kind of walk us through the series here and how it's progressed, and tell folks about your league.
Well, yeah, Jason. So the No Toads, we got started in early 2002 by a gentleman by the name of Frank Salina. Unfortunately, I have lost track of Frank over the years. Took over from him in 2003 when things kind of got a little busy for him in his life, and we raced together as a league full-time until about 2007. Had a lot of great years there. I think we did about 14 or 15 seasons running NASCAR 2003, racing 2003 from Papyrus. Over the years, I wanted to get things going again, and I just kept, having things come up that I couldn't get around to it. But finally, last year, things kind of came together with the pandemic and all that. We kicked it back off. Got back going into NASCAR 2003, and this is our second season on iRacing, and we're really got a good group of guys. At least for the time being, at least one more season. Possibly when we hit season 21, we may make a change. We're going to be talking about that as a group and kind of thinking that through a little bit. We're actually going to be actively recruiting starting like tomorrow for our next season. So I'm not sure the best way. We can put it up here in the YouTube channel, and we'll be spreading the word a little bit on Facebook and in other places, trying to get the word out a little bit that we are recruiting again for this season. I just want to give a quick shout out to Al Corey and to Jason Benson for putting together this broadcast tonight. And Jason Benson is our sort of internal journalist, does our NTRL weekly newsletter, so really want to thank those guys for their behind-the-scenes support and everything as well.
Al is the one that reached out to me, and apologies about my audio there, folks. I kind of blipped out there for just a second. I know that you heard everything that the Sarge was saying there. So make sure that you check out the league. They are actively recruiting. They do have a YouTube channel, and I'm live on that right now, as well as Signature Esports YouTube channel. But make sure that you find that No Toad Racing League there as well. I bet you can go and apply on iRacing if you know how to do that. Get to that league membership page, and you'll be able to do that. I want to thank you for having me here as well, and Al reaching out to me, bringing everybody together, and it's going to be an exciting race. What do you predict?
Yeah, it's good. The thing about Daytona is it's anybody's race. Our league favorites are Johnny Brugg, who's our season leader at the moment, and fully expected to. I think at this point, it's his. The championship is his for the season. And Skylar Carnes is another one of our high running drivers. But at Daytona, it can be anybody's race.
Well, Daytona is full of surprises to everybody. Maybe we'll give out one of our patented helicopter awards here. Kind of one of those things that I like to do for the super speedways. Gary, I want to wish you the best of luck here in this race and with the drivers out there as well. And I look forward to it. If you guys have any questions about it, we'll make sure that we throw a post up there as well on our Facebook page for the No Toad Racing League, so that way you can get a hold of these folks. Be a part of their Discord and join this league. They're getting ready to start recruiting as of tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Congratulations on a successful season, and we look forward to seeing you after the race.
All right, thank you, Jason. Yep, I've already jumped on the track to run my qualifying, and we'll hopefully talk to you afterwards.
Absolutely. That's Gary. He's going to be there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Gary, do you want me to throw you up in the drivers?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Awesome. There he is. All right, we moved him up in Discord. We're letting him concentrate. He's going to be doing what he's doing. Thank you to everybody out there tuning in. I appreciate you very much. Thank you to all the likes out there as well. Zach Flippin, thanks for the like out there. Brian, thank you for the like out there as well. Let's check on the YouTube channel. Let's see. Taker says, he's got there's two Raptors out there. ESK is out. ESKKAY. That's good. That says evening, gentlemen out there. Cody R's out there. Good luck to everybody. They say Bling Bling Sisters says good luck number 27. Jamie Rogers, good luck to the number 27 as well. Qualifying is going to be finishing up here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody out there. Make sure you give us a like and follow on all the platforms: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube for Signature Esports. The No Toad Racing League needs all the support they can get as well. Make sure you like their YouTube channel. They have a lot of highlights that they put out there. Lots of fun for everyone. We've been able to get this ready to go. They're getting ready to get this thing kind of hot and heavy. Let's take a look real quick. I went ahead and put in their championship standings and their points. We want to take and show that the No Toad Racing League Daytona 200 looks like this for the point standings. Johnny Brugg is the guy that they were talking about. Has 377 points here in the series. Second place for Al Corey going into this race. Matt Rogers third. Gary Sargent, the Sarge himself, he is 300 points on that list. So everybody, he's saying that he thinks Johnny has it here. So the number one car looking like he's going to be winning a championship here, but the race isn't over. There's a lot that can still happen, and we're going to see what happens here. And that's going to be live on Signature Esports. Thank you to everybody out there for tuning in. Again, my name is Jason. We love what we do. That is the top 18. Let's see if we can move down, take a look through the rest of the series of the points that I had here. And that's it. Alex Goff there, 18th. Koner there in 19th. It looks like Hayes, 26th in points. And yeah, look at that. Look at all those guys. Kevin Hansen, the last driver on the point standings there for the championship points. There's the number 47. He's coming down. That's Skylar Carnes. That's who they were just talking about. One of the favorites here to win. Third fastest so far in qualifying as they start to come down pit road and make things work. No Toad Racing League championship here for everybody. And you know the guy we were just talking to? Wait, guess who's on the pole? There he is. Let's take a look at the starting grid. And that's going to be brought to you by the folks over at No Toad Racing League and all of us over here at Signature Esports. iRacing, the platform for all racing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Gary Sargent, look at him go. No Toad Motorsports driver, and of course the league owner. He's going to be your pole sitter. What a way to finish off this season. A successful. When you get a successful season, you're going to have these guys out here running these great. These great ARCA cars around here. You know that the bump draft doesn't really work in these cars if you've been watching iRacing for any point of time. So we're going to be excited to see what they're going to do. Gary's first. Jason Benson at number 42 is going to be the outside pole sitter here on the field as they get ready to rock and roll here. Skylar Carnes, third fastest in the racing line. So they're going to be ready to rock and roll here in just a second as well. Outside row number 2, Johnny Brugg, the guy who is looking to take home a championship here in this race. He is currently outside row number 2. Al Corey, Matt Rogers, that's going to make up row number 3. Dustin Barton, the number 13. Sid Kashishian is going to be there in the number 19 outside row number 4. Scott McCarse is going to be there in 9th with Creedler there on that 10th spot outside row number 5. James Lawson, Alex Goff, that's going to make up row number 6. And we will continue to move the starting grid down. Talk about Mike McCuskey. He's going to be the number 22 in the field. He's going to be there row 7 with Wayne Hayes in the number 2. Ken Olson, John Barton, that's going to make up row number 8. Will Jester, John Campbell, the 117. We've got an Australian-New Zealand driver out there. He's going to be there in that row number 9 outside. Inside row 20 is going to be Terry Fullwider with John Crutchley out there in the number 48. Brian Cooper, the 96, holding on to that last place position. Does look like we're going to see these guys go green here in just a little bit. 1 fast repair, 3 sets of tires, 50% fuel, and that is how they are going to line up. Here's the race information for you, and that is an 86-degree track temperature. Very cool. Nighttime is the right time at Daytona, and we're going to see these guys drive 80 laps under the lights here at Virtual Daytona iRacing, the platform for all platforms, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Man, oh man, if you're excited, make sure that you give it a Dale yell at there. There is your pole sitter, the number 28, driving the Jacksonville Jaguar Arca Menard Chevy. And the bump draft zone here, non-existent. You cannot put that nose to the bumper of that car without it being a little bit free. And they are looking like they're going to be ready to go here. Pace car dives off. They're going to wait for the green flag. They're going to get it. Green for the championship. No Toad Racing League. They are off, and they are ready to go. 48, 47, 42. 42 high line. The one of Brugg there to the bottom. Normally in the ARCA cars at 100% fuel, I do believe it's about 35 laps that they can get on a fuel cycle. So somewhere in between 17, 18 laps, that might be the case here when it comes to when they come to pit road. So we'll take a look at that when it comes to how they're going to be able to get in here. But it might be that 20-lap cycle that we were used to seeing. 28 down on the bottom line. Carnes right there behind him, ready to give him a little arrow push. The one of Brugg trying to go to the outside. 42 of Benson there in line, side by side to the front. Brugg trying to take a little bit away from the high line. Inside, Sarge making a move. Brugg leads that lap this time by. Lap 2 being completed. Green flag conditions, and they are rolling. Good run for the drivers so far as they're continuing to move down the backstretch. 28 utilizing that inside line. They want to make sure that they move here. And a little 3-pack there in the back. They are stacked up. ARCA is one of my favorite cars. It is what they call the D-class car. Not quite a rookie car, but not quite the expectation of a truck or the Xfinity cars. But these things seem to be free. And if you plant it up against the wall, it kind of gets stuck there. And that's where they look. So far, not a lot of big movers, but one of the biggest movers, the 22 McCluskey there. He is moving his number 22 into 10th. He is up a few spots, but I think he's just trying to be patient as they come around here. Turn number 2 to the backstretch to complete another lap here. And they're moving. Look at them run. Carnes trying to go to the outside. Looks like he's got the one with him. Sarge there to the bottom has a little bit of push coming his way, but the 1 and the 47 are going to clear. They're going to go single file here for just a moment. 3 of 80 as they're moving forward. Go at number 27, says JoJo's out there. Good luck, everyone, says James Kelly. And then Thisbe, number 48, giving some shout-outs. The 42 getting some shout-outs as well. Big ol' hi from the Jackal Racing Network. Good to see you out there as well. Carnes, Brugge, Sargent, Corey, Benson, McCarris is out there. Rogers in 7th. Kruger and Goff, they're going back and forth a little bit here as you're going to be looking at that inside-outside kind of working together. These things do have an arrow push when it comes to being able to side draft, but I don't know that you really want to do that just yet. And you don't want to be touching the bottom yellow line as they come around here. As if they touch that bottom yellow line, it might scoot them up the track just a little bit. And right now, the 47 leading the lap. That is kind of where they're at. Fastest lap of the race ran by the 00 here. Alex Goff, 46.69, and that just got taken away. 46.59 for the number 2. That Miller Genuine Draft of Wayne Hayes up high, being able to pull around that track, and a little bit of separation going on from some of the drivers. Dustin Barton leading the second pack of drivers. The number 13 is got himself a little bit of a crew here. 19 into 51. 51, 117 to the high side here, trying to make a pass there. The 13 down low. Looks like he's going to be settling in. 51's going to make a pass here. He's going to start pulling some drivers together. You're going to have to start trying to catch back up. Pit cycles are going to be a big factor here, but it is if it's going to run green, you're going to have to get in a straight line to try to catch this big group of drivers. Brugge leading them around. He goes to the front as the 47 of Carnes starts to pull them together. The 28 of Sargent there on the high line, trying to pull Benson with him. Benson not going to do so. Benson's going to fall back there. He's actually going to pull himself to the back. There is the 28 of Sargent. Has the 27 of Rogers behind him. The 1 has the 47 to the outside. 45 of Corey down below. Moving they are. And they're continuing to roll. Skyler's the best, says Fusion Core out there. Let's go, Skyler, says Bullet League Racing. Uncle Marty says getting some love out there from Candy Hall. Good to see it. Got you back, Sky, says the Jackal Racing Day. You got it. Keep them going. Skyler Carnes to the high line. Brugge to the bottom. Sargent there on the high line as well. 45 of Corey. 2x2 for the lead. And it is still anybody's ball game. Ken Olsen running his fastest lap of the race. The 51 down here. Starting to pull himself together. There is the 51 utilizing the mid-high line. Has the 117 with him. The 9's there as well. These cars can overheat. The draft package here doing the best that they can. A little wider. He's there behind the 117. The Cheese at 51 working his drafting skills. Try to work himself down to the bottom. 42 is going to be there as well. Does look like they have all started to catch the main pack as they are now back to 2x2, pretty much from the front to the back here as Carnes leads down to the bottom. Brugge right behind, Sargent there. Corey's going to be there as well. Nobody too tight. Nobody too close to them just yet. Full wider, the number 9 running the fastest lap of the race so far. 46.55 for the driver. That just happened this time by. So the draft being a very, very important for everybody here. Dustin Barton, the 13, has the 19 behind him. There is Kashishian right there. In 17th, these drivers off 9 spots, but I think this is all about being there at the end, and where they're going to be. James Lawson, the 66, back here, trying to make 18th work for him. Crutchley is going to be right behind him in the number 48, with John Barton and Brian Cooper bringing up the tail end of the field. Cooper there in 21st, but this little 5-pack, they can make it work. That's what can be seen here. Carnes driving in the field. Stone cold sober look there. No Toad Racing League Championship for the 47. Gary Sargent to the outside. There is the number 28, Greensboro, North Carolina driver. No wonder he is a Jaguars fan. Look at him go. Johnny Brugge's supposed to be the it looks like he will be the champion, depending on it, based on their points, the point system that they have here. And if he's going to be the champion, well, that looks like a championship kind of drive right here. Even for Carnes, all these guys very clean, very smooth, very nice to see as they continue to move around here. Carnes Carnes, Bruggs, Sargents, Rogers there, Corey, Goff, McCarris, McCuskey, Hayes, Jester. That's going to be the top 10 as they continue to move forward. All great things. And right now, 10 laps in, this is where you start seeing the patience. Is there going to be a lot of patience through the first stretch, or are they going to try to make some different moves here? Because at some point they're going to have to get single file to try to find their way on pit road. And about 10 laps, 10 minutes of racing around a super speedway, when you're in line for such a long time, you don't want to necessarily make a bad move, but you don't want to make a move that's going to cost you some spots. And that is kind of where they're at here at the moment. One up high, 28 going with them. 47 is going to be there. Here's a look from the one here. Brugg on the outside. The Tough Lords. A-Class driver, 3291 I rating for him here as the 47 of Carnes to the inside. A-Class drivers, 1689 I rating. These ARCA cars are wonderful. But you see the run that the one gets on the outside, being able to carry the high line. And when you're not able to push these cars because of how the nose disrupts the back end of the car, you kind of end up putting yourself at an advantage if you're tight, and at a disadvantage if everybody's free, if there's a lot of space in there. So good to see these folks getting out there running. Brugg, Carnes, Sargent, Rogers, Corey, top 5 as they're moving forward. Here's a look from the inside of Al Corey's car. He's on the inside line. Got the 47 in front of him. This guy getting a lot of props from the league owner. Reminder, these guys are recruiting for their next season. They're going to be starting up here very shortly, so make sure that you get be a part of them. Al Corey, one of the guys you could reach out to. They do have a Discord, and of course they do have their league page. You can be a part of them as well, so make sure that you do that if you want to be a part of this fantastic group of individuals. 13 laps in, completing lap 14, and trying to control the line. Everybody, you can see how antsy everybody kind of feels at the moment. And we're trying to make it work. Gonna make it stick. Marty Rogers giving some love to the 27. Bling Bling Sisters, you got this 27. There you go. Rogers making it work. He's there to the outside. Martin Rogers in 5th, high line for him. Now Corey to the inside. Got the league owner of Gary Sargent in front of him. The 00 of Goff. Well, I tell you what, Goff's right there as well. As these cars start to get a little lighter on fuel, the actual physics of the cars start to make sense because they start becoming a little bit more and more wavery, a little bit more and more free. A lot of rear downforce on these cars as well. They are still, they're tightly packed here. Tightly packed. Let's take a look. Benson is in 15th. This is the second pack of cars. This is the cars that are about 5 seconds off of the race leader right now. But the second pack of cars looks like they're just trying to bide their time. 42, 13, 19. Looks like the 66 of Lawson's there as well. Front stretch, 15 laps for these drivers to be completed at the moment. And so there's the back 7 cars in that second pack. And if they hold on to it, it wouldn't take them very long to be able to keep to catch back up. Wavering it is from second on back. Sargent back out front. Brugg, Carnes, Rogers, Corey, Goff, McCarris, Hayes, McCuskey, Jester there as well. Will Jester, the number 74, up 7 spots from the start of the race. Wayne Hayes, Alex Goff, all of these drivers up 7 spots, and that is, it's still super speedway racing, so that's kind of where they're going to be looking at right now. 16 laps in, it's getting there. It's getting there. 3 sets of tires when you come in for fuel with 50% fuel in these cars. Do you take tires or do you just hold on to it? I don't know. I would be more of a fuel. Maybe if you've got them, you might do it. Dusty Gaiman, thank you very much. Good luck, Marty Rogers, says Tim out there. What number is Skylar? Skylar Carnes in the 47. You want Brugg to win, Dusty Gaiman says out there. Keep the chats up keep it up with a couple of chats out there, folks. Chat it up out there on Signature Esports. You can chat it up out there on the No Toad Racing League YouTube page as well. They've got all of that out there, so thank you very much to everybody out there. Make sure you give us a like and follow on all the platforms, and do it for these folks. They want all of the exposure that we can get, so thank you very much for what you are doing to help this league out. Carnes to the high side. Looks like he's going to pull Brugg and Sargent there to the bottom, trying to make the inside work for him. Everybody figuring out different lines here. It's kind of where they're at. They are still rolling here. 47, 1, 27, 28, a 0-0 here. 1 through 5. And with 19 laps being completed, they're looking at coming to pit road here very shortly. Probably 20 lap sprints. I think that might be the key here. If you are constantly out front, you're going to burn a lot more fuel. So being in the draft, being able to manage your throttle, going to work a little bit in your favor. But we'll see when they start coming to pit road who's going to have the advantage in and off of pit road. 19 of 180. It's Polar, good to see you out there. Saying hello to everybody. Make sure that you do so. Make sure if you're doing it as well, if you haven't done it, give yourself that big old like. Hit that like button out there on that YouTube channel for the No Toad Racing League. Do that for me. Give these guys a perfect view and give them some exposure. They want to make sure that they have as much exposure as they can. Make them blow up out there on YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. Right now, it's a good race, and they're getting close to pit cycles. Carnes, Rogers, 47, 27 to 1. The 0-0 of Goff in 4th. And at what point are they going to start doing it? They're going to start looking at it, I'm sure, here very soon. We'll see pit cycles start to happen here very shortly. Creedler coming off of the line here. He's going to be there in 10th, right back where he started at 99, making some moves. Skylar Carnes, Brugg, Rogers, Sargent right there. Goff, Hayes, McCarris. That's a good little, this right here with Hayes and McCarris. They've both been kind of just wavering and holding themselves in their position, doing a great job at it as well. Just kind of taking it easy. Pit road time for some drivers. It looks like Martin Rogers kind of settled in, so he's going to run another lap around. Johnny Brugg coming to pit road. Looks like the 47 of Skylar Carnes in on this time as well. Speeding on pit road is going to be the biggest thing that these drivers are going to be looking at here, and we'll see how that's going to work for them. Because quite possibly we might see 1 or 2 pit road speeding penalties as they come across. But at the moment, Martin Rogers, your race leader. Everybody coming to pit road. Let's take a look. Anybody take tires? A few drivers took tires. Some drivers took right sides. Some drivers only took fuel, and I kind of figured that was going to happen. Rogers bringing the group around. They're all going to come to pit road. You see the separation there, in and off pit road as fast as you can get. As the 27 backs it down, Goff coming in. Jason Benson is going to be coming to pit road. As you see all of the rest of the field back in. Skylar Carnes coming off of pit road this time by, and a long way to get back up to speed as Alex Goff hits his pit stall. Oh, hits his pit stall, missed his pit stall. There's the 27 of Martin Rogers. He's there. Everybody coming to pit road, trying to make it work. And the 27 is going to be off of pit road as these guys get back up to speed here. Martin Rogers, still your race leader. 5 seconds the difference. Fusion Core, very good, clean racing, absolutely. Skylar's Racing, says the Ultramarine. Rogers coming off of pit road. He might have an opportunity here. McCuskey coming off as well. So right now, Skylar Carnes and this little 3-pack, they're going to be up to speed or getting up to speed. And something that's going to be beneficial for Martin Rogers here as they go up and around. Martin Rogers is going to be able to pick up that draft and not lose that much ground at all. He's going to be there on the bottom. So Skylar Carnes, your race leader. Brugg Sargent right there. 1, 2, 3. And Jester in the 74. Rogers in the 27. That's going to make up the front 6 cars. There's McCarris in the 65 and 4th. And a little 6-pack of racers here. 5 to the front. And Martin Rogers is going to be trying to catch back up to him. Rogers about 3 seconds off, so he's going to be able to pick up 1 or 2 cars here. And if they can get enough people together, like this little 5-pack that's coming right here, that's Terry Fullrider, Jason Benson, Dustin Barton, Brian Cooper, and Alex Goff. If all of these guys can pull together, they're going to start catching Skylar Carnes and company very, very fast. 24 of 80. Robux, copying and pasting whatever this... Hey, do it. 48, Crutchley has moved up, says Thisbe. Goes Scott, they say. They have all... And Crutchley had to come to pit road again. In on 22, so he's only down 1 spot. But I tell you what, there's the Cartoon Network number 48. Trying to catch up to the 66 here. And we do have a few drivers that are going to be off the pace, but they're going to be able to get back out there. Ken Olsen, 51 there as well. So these 3 cars try to work their way back to the front. It's going to be, how long can they stick it out? Are they going to be able to hold on to it? A lot of racing still left to go. And we're just a quarter of the way through, just over a quarter of the way through. 51, trying to make it stick. These 3 cars trying to make everything, or the 51, I'm sorry, the 2 of Wayne Hayes. These drivers are trying to make it stick here. There's the 117.68. Make that straight line run. The 19 of Kashishian. There he is. Oh, we're going around. The 9. 19 there. No caution. Man, oh man, that happened. Terry Fullrider. Something happened there. He was able to hold on to it, though. Here's a look at it. Oh, maybe a little push. From the 99, little wall tap. All good things, though. Back to it. The logo that's stuck there. All righty, folks. I'm going to take a quick second real quick. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to fix something here. Well, while you can sit there and follow us on Twitch, I'm reloading an overlay, folks, so that one wasn't supposed to be pulled up there. So I do apologize about that. Normally we're a little bit better than that, so I do apologize about that happening. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it does not. Sometimes things just kind of go absolutely insane. So we'll try to take care of that. Alrighty, let's bring back up the timing tower to see where everybody is. So, like I said, I do apologize about the issue. That normally doesn't happen. They're moving. Johnny Bug's going to be out front as I'm going to pull the live feed back to it. Maybe. We will hold on to it in just a second, folks. I do apologize about what's going on here. Normally it doesn't do this. So there it is. Gary Sargent's going to be the guy. It's going to be the race, not the race leader. He's going to be next to the race leader, right behind him, right there, as you see the 28 trying to push the 1. He is the league owner here, so if you get an opportunity, make sure that you get out there and you be a part of this league. And join these guys. These guys are pretty clean driving. Right now, the top 5, they're about 10 seconds. The difference between 5th place and the 22 of McCuskey here is he and Rogers are trying to push themselves to the front. That little incident kind of worked itself, kind of worked a big gap into there. 10.7 seconds and still going. 22, 27, 42, 45, 13. As you see, Dustin Barton trying to pull this little second pack together. 42 of Benson's going to have the 45 of Corey there. There's Barton into 13. The 00 of Goff there as well. And the 99 of John Creedler. 96 of Brian Cooper. He's leading another car around here. There's the 19 of Kashishian right there. These two trying to play catch up as well. Right now, Gary Sargent leading the outside line. The 47 of Carnes right behind him. There's the 1 of Brugg. McCarris, Jester. Good racing so far. Again, apologies about that little thing right there. Built the overlays for the guys, and one old overlay kind of snuck itself in there, so my bad. Harvey Abrams looking forward to tomorrow. We'll be watching in the truck. Absolutely. Tomorrow night, you like iRacing and you like iRacing broadcasts. Tomorrow night, we've got a new series that's going to be ready to start. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dusty, if only you had iRacing. I want to tell you what, iRacing.com, you can get out there and get yourself a subscription. If you guys are used to the NASCAR Heat series, then I tell you what, you can do this as well. Very realistic. I do enjoy it. I enjoy what they do here as well. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Make sure you follow me on Facebook and our YouTube channel over at Signature Esports, twitch.tv/Signature Esports as well. And you can watch all the iRacing broadcasts to your heart's content. Cheer these guys on. Find you some new favorite drivers. We try to do what we can. And I tell you what, it's been a lot of fun. But tomorrow night, new series for everybody. And it is going to be a blast. The IVRL Pinkett Ford Truck Series. And it was absolutely thrilled to bring those guys on. So I'm absolutely, we get every once in a while, we get like a championship race like this where we get a one-off, and when I call a one-off, but you get good races out of it. They want to showcase their drivers, and these guys have done a phenomenal job today. And it's been great. 28, 1, 47 of Cars. A little blink from Cars there, but I tell you what, he slides down into place and he holds on to it. 33 of 80, about halfway through the race. They're going to go single file here, 1 through 5th. You're moving. You have a Chromebook, Dusty? Hey, we've seen good, we've seen bad, we've seen worse. Al Corey leading the second pack around. 11 and a half seconds. They're going to need to get a lot more ground out of this. And they're going to have to stay single file and as tight to the bottom as they can. Want to know how fast these drivers are going? Let's take a look and see what Alex Goff is running, what kind of speeds he's running out there. There it is. There. Alex Goff, 188 miles an hour in the car here. It's the best way to look at that. You can look at the speeds of Al Corey. He's 186 into the corner. The driver behind him is one that's going to be carrying all of that. 99 of Creedler there as well. These guys they're starting to piece it together, but they're about 12 seconds off. They're going to need to kind of tie it together, bring themselves back in there. There's Johnny Brugg, the season leader here. Carrying that inside line. A little wider than number 9. He's got the 117 in front. Here's another little 4-pack. I was talking about these guys. They're starting to get to the point where they're going to start catching up. You can blow the tires on the 68 up there. Looks like Barton and the 2 almost got a piece of each other just a little bit, but hey, they're working on it. Good little save for the 68, being able to keep it out of the door of the 2, and they're moving. Olsen, Lawson, Crutchley, they're about to have some company. Started seeing them work their way around the track. There's a 66 up high. And right now they're 51, trying to make it work and stick. And they're going to have Gary Sargent here in just a little bit, leading him through the field. First taste of lap traffic for the drivers as they come around. 37 of 80. RV, thank you for the like out there on our Facebook page. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody out there for doing that. I am really going to be looking forward to all the new series that we have coming up. Signature Esports iRacing leagues are about to be done for the season, so we're just kind of having a whole lot of fun. A-class on iRacing with a 22 iRating, but so I tell people this, and I broadcast a lot of leagues here. iRating is good for officials. When it comes to what you do in leagues and everything else, that's all about being comfortable. It's no different than getting out there and racing on a racetrack and being comfortable with the people who are around. You know who's going to be good. You know you're going to be able to make moves, and you know who's going to be able to do what they can. A high I rating doesn't mean a race is going to go well. Doesn't mean the car is going to perform the way that you want to. Doesn't mean that day you're going to be feeling it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I look at racing, sim racing in general. I've seen high I ratings. I've seen I've seen 6,000 I ratings. I've seen 800 I ratings. When you start in the rookie class, you get a rookie license, and your I rating doesn't even matter. It only matters whenever it comes to the people that you race around. But I tell you what, the higher I rating drivers, they're usually a little bit more willing to go and go. They'll send it. But I tell you what, doesn't really matter. It's all about the race. It's all about what you're going to be out there. Will Jester, biggest mover of the race, he is up 12 spots to number 74, and he is doing what he can. Fusion Core, good to see you out there. He's got to go. Sargent out front, still leading. Rugg, maybe try to peek to the high line. Going to get a run here. We're watching the 74 here. Here's Sargent still out front. Rugg had a run. He kind of lost it. When it comes to the end of the race, it's going to be about who's going to be able to put themselves in that position to have their nose there. Al Corey and company back here, they've started to piece it together. They were almost 13 seconds off the pace, and now they're starting to pull that relative back in. And right now at 193 miles an hour, they're going to need it. Yeah, Lee, I agree, and you see it out there. Harvey Abrams on our Facebook page says fairly low I rating, but we just run leagues. We have a lot of drivers that run leagues, and sometimes running leagues actually will improve your overall racing line and racing etiquette for the for officials. And I've seen drivers that came into our leagues over Signature Esports where they had 12, 13, 1,400 I ratings, or just the base I rating. They get out, and now they're 3,000, 4,000 I rating drivers. That's not to say that we have anything. They just learn how to have accident avoidance and do all of that. So that I encourage folks to get out there and drive and do what they can. And if you're on iRacing or if you're playing any kind of esports game out there, I encourage it. Make sure you get out there. You give everybody all the support that they can. Our biggest one is iRacing. It's one of the biggest things that we broadcast, and one of the biggest things I do, and I stream everything else. So it's kind of cool. Is it Shannon? Shannon Crossley, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you very much. Sergeant Brugg, Carnes, McCarris, Jester, Corey, Goff, Rogers, Cradler's out there. McCuskey in 10th. And it's being a great race. Daytona is a great racetrack for figuring things out as well. It kind of can be what they call a crapshoot in racing. When it comes to officials, though, I try to avoid when they have speed weeks. I try to avoid Daytona just because you never know what you're going to get into. But you can pick your races, pick your battles. Gary Sargent trying to bring it home, 43 of 80. And at some point, we're going to see the next pit cycle happen. We're going to take a look at the pit strategy. It's not 42. I forgot I had to reset there, folks. When did they start coming to 22? I think it was 2022 laps. So we're going to start seeing them coming here very shortly. Turn 3, turn 4, as they come around to the exit, we'll start seeing, there they are, coming to pit road. 47's going to split it, one's going to split them here. They're going to have to get down to speed. Al Corey and company coming around 3 and 4. 45 down low. He was into the brakes. I think he was coming to pit road, able to avoid the wall. He'll have an opportunity here. Dustin Barton's going to be the race leader. The number 32 or 13 is going to pull the 42 there. They were all trying to come to pit road, and man, Al Corey able to avoid the wall and come back around. A great little race there. .13, 42, pit road, locking them down. Alex Goff is going to lead here. Still no caution. We're seeing everybody try to make up some ground here. Clean little race, the 19 and the 96. They might be coming to pit road. Nah, they're going to stay. Yeah, they're coming to pit road this time. I was wondering if they were going to. John Barton coming to pit road this time as well. And it looks like the rest of the field, the only one that's not come to pit road just yet is Alex Goff, the 00. As Johnny Brugg and Carnes come around here, they're going to be pulling Gary Sargent with them. Second green flag pit stop coming around here. Alex Goff, your race leader, coming to pit road, trying to lock it down. Oh, trying to slow it down before the pit cone. Oh, man. Alex Goff has a fast repair to be able to use here, so hopefully he'll be able to have that. And that's going to make Brugg, Carnes, Sargent, McCarris, Jester, McCuskey. There's the 2. He's going to go a lap down here. That's going to be Wayne Hayes. He's going to have to pick back up that pace and get himself back in there. Alex Goff, hopefully he's able to pull that together. The 1 of Brugg, Carnes, Sargent. All 3 of those drivers, they're moving. So the top three, if a group of drivers kind of get together, there's going to be the 48 of Crutchley. He's going to go a lap down. And he'll be right there with the 2. Alex Goff in on pit road now, so he might have accidentally had his fast repair going. But the top 3, they're running 1, 2, 3, all within a half second of each other. Brugg, Carnes, Sargent, McCarris, Jester. That's going to be the next 2 drivers. And they might be able to utilize some of this time that they made up when they came to pit road to be able to get themselves back together. In on 43. And looks like Mike McCuskey is going to be leading this little group right here. They came in on 44, so they're going to have an extra about a lap to play with. But are they going to be able to get to it? There's the 42 and a 13 there. Looks like the 99 of Creedler is going to be sitting in line here. The 22 of McCuskey bringing up the tail end of that little group. But will be an opportunity to try to catch back up. Johnny Brugg out front. Points leader for the No Toad Racing League here. No doubt trying to get himself a great little run for the drivers. We're over halfway. Much appreciation to everybody out there. Thank you for what you're doing. And keep the likes up out there on the YouTube channel for the No Toad Racing League. Keep that going. Give them more likes than they have anything. And make sure that you click the subscribe button. They put up videos out there as well. Johnny Brugg for the win, says Lucille out there. Good to see you, Lucille. Brugg, Carnes, Sargent, McCarris, Jester. And a second group of folks here. Looks like some of the cars that are a lap down trying to push themselves together here to try to put themselves in a different place. The 9 of Full Wider a lap down at the moment. So they're going to be competing. You got 3 cars, the top 3 right there in this group, and you've got 3 cars competing for position behind them. And that is for 16th, 17th, and it looks like, 15th, 16th, and 17th. So Wayne Hayes in 15th right now. It's going to be up high here to the 28 of Sargent. And this is only making that 6-pack run faster, as right now McCarris and company, they were only 4.5, 5 seconds back. Now they're 7.5 seconds back. And it's really making everybody work. Skylar Carnes trying to go to the outside, pulls the 2 with him, and maybe trying to make a pass. But the 1 and the 28 are going to be together here on the inside line. So 1, 47, 28, 2, 9, and the 117, 3 drivers inside the top. The top 3 drivers and 3 drivers 1 lap down. So he can work with anybody, folks. That's what you got to look at here. You can work with. Oh man. Thought Sargent was going around right there just a little bit. He got a little bit. It looked like he got free on that corner. Came up a little bit into the 2, but you know what? It's working to his advantage. No damage, no harm, no foul for the driver. And how about a little, if you like, what is it, the NASCAR sounds? Well, I've got one for you. Tell you what, these folks are doing phenomenal. What a great little race that they have going on here Reminder, No Toad Racing League. Check them out. They do have their iRacing League page. They'll be able to put that stuff out there. They'll put all of that in the chat as well. The No Toad Racing League here on YouTube. Signature Esports on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube as well. That's our broadcasting platform and our streaming platforms that we do, from iRacing to kind of just everything else as well. These folks are a pretty darn good race. Fastest lap of the race just ran by the number 13, Dustin Barton. Just ran a 40, what was it, 40, 45, 48. Man, oh man. What a good little lap for him. Skylar Carnes to the outside, two behind him, trying to help him here. The one of Brugg. They're going to be side by side here. The 28 of Sargent right behind him. Not much to keep off. Al Corey, I think he is trying to lead a group here. He's in 10th, and they're 27 seconds off the pace. They're trying to catch back up. They're trying to catch McCluskey. McCluskey is right here in the number 22. Right behind the 74 and the 65 of McCarris. So Jester and McCarris, they're 7th and 8th. And this little 4-pack, or this little 7-pack right here, they're trying to work their way back to the front here. And slowly but surely, I think they're starting to figure it out, because this little wind tunnel they're coming. Skylar Carnes right now, he's your race leader, has the one of Brugg behind him. And they're kind of just going to have to work themselves single file. 28's going to have the 2 with him. Sargent maybe trying to go to the outside here. 28 on the front stretch with the 1. 47 down low. 55 of 80. And a green flag run for the ages here. You don't see green flag runs like this even in NASCAR. '47 Trey Carnes Designs, and there's that paint scheme. Wide receivers, is there a prize? There is a prize. They've got a league prize, I think, here. The championship has pretty closely been decided based on points here for their season. This is just the championship race. 25 laps to go here for the championship, and whoever leads in points at the end of the season is going to win. But Brugg has such a big lead right now that I don't think that's going to be a factor in that. But right now, what we're seeing is Carnes and Sargent. They're going to be the drivers that we're looking at here that are going to be looking at a point differential. So being that it's here, let's take a look here real quick. I think I can bring that back up. Yeah, let me take a look. I had it pulled up here just a second ago, folks. Dun, dun. So right now, if we're looking at the top 3 drivers, Al Corey actually is another driver battling for second. So Johnny Brugg, Al Corey, Marty Rogers. Oh, man, the 2's going around. Hold on just a second here. Wayne Hayes involved. First caution of the race is going to happen. It's going to happen kind of just in time. Here we go here, folks. Well, it looks like the 2 might have gotten loose off the wall. Man, oh, man. Into the 9. The 2 of the lap down cars there. Kind of getting themselves collected. We'll take a look at this real quick one more time. Actually, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. We're gonna back it up, back it up. There it is. Like, yeah, the 2 might have gotten free off the corner. Maybe the 9 here. We'll take a look at this little far chase view, which is one of my favorite views here. It allows you to kind of see everything that's going on. Here's the 2. The 9's down low. Well, maybe a little bit free, little collection, and then the 2 up and over the 9 there. And no spins, no helicopters, no break dancing. Kind of the way it goes. First caution. And that's pretty insane. First caution happens here. No Toad Racing League Championship race. Let's get about 20 laps to go. It's going to be a shootout. I think everybody comes in. Everybody gets fuel. Everybody gets everything. I think everybody's going to have fun. Thinking everybody out there watching. There is some of these drivers do still have fast repairs, if I'm not mistaken. So there's still an opportunity here for all of these drivers. Who's going to be your lucky dog? Well, I do believe that might be the 117, Johnny Campbell. It's going to be your lucky dog. He's going to get the free pass here. He's going to come around, hit pit road. Kenny Olson and Alex Goff, both of these drivers still not on the lead lap, so those guys will still be a lap down. But for the most part, let's see, the 66, Wayne Hayes, Terry Fullwider, all of those drivers on pit road right now. Crutchley coming off of pit road as well. No, those guys will still be a lap down. Carnes is going to win the race off of pit road. Took fuel. Sargent took fuel. McCarras took fuel. Brugg took tires. Skylar Carnes, current race. Current race leader there. Here he is. I think Alex Goff is going to be looking for a free pass here. But I take that back. I think he can't come to pit road yet. A good little league here for these guys to have the first caution on lap 70 or lap 67, 66. Hold on. Do my math correctly here. Lap 50, 56, 57. Good little racetrack here. 00 is going to look for a free pass here. He's going to stay out. Does look like Kenny Olson's going to come to pit road. He's going to go ahead and fuel and get tires. Skylar Carnes going to be back in the mix. Al Corey coming back to pit road. I wonder if he is he's going to be working on some things on that car. Maybe grab some tires. No tires. Just saw that in the movie once. I like it. I do like it. 47, 28, 65. Brugg, Jester, McCuskey. Creedler's going to be out there. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing here. And I was going to try to get myself in there and make sure that these guys had an opportunity to chitty chat here. But that's what it is. Carnes, Sargent, McCarras, Brugg, Jester, Creedler, McCuskey, Benson, Barton, Cooper, and then Kashishian's out there. So if you pick in lottery numbers, 47, 28, 65, 174, and the 99 is going to be your Powerball number. 22, 42, 13, 19 is going to be your top 10. The rows are locked up, ready to go, and we're going to go back to green flag racing here. iRacing, virtual Daytona International Speedway. Nighttime is the right time. When we go back to green, it's going to be 20 laps to go. So if you've taken tires and fuel, looks like you're going to possibly make it here on everything. Fusion, good to see you out there. If you all have YouTube channels, make sure you throw them to me on my YouTube channel as well. I will make sure to give you guys some follows. Skylar Carnes, he takes the green flag here, and he's going to have some company, a whole lot more company now. All that separation is gone, and let's hope the nerves can still be settled in for him as they continue to move. And Carnes, Sargent, McCarras, Brugg, Jester, that's going to be the guys right there. The 74 of Jester. He is up 12 spots. We talked about that earlier, and he has finally gotten. He was making great momentum and now has got himself kind of a fortunate situation to put himself back up there. So the biggest mover of the race, he and Brian Cooper together. Well, I tell you what, they're going to be happy with their performance. The 96, Brian Cooper, another A-class driver. A lot of A-class drivers in here. I think I see a couple of C-class, a couple of B-class, they've got a rookie up there. So, whoa, Al Corey, don't go up there, buddy. Al Corey, the 45, was right there. The 2 up into the wall. Hold on just a second. Wayne Hayes got himself up into the wall right there. Double checking to make sure he was good to. Whoa, he went into the wall. Wayne, something's got to be happening with his car there. I think his tire went down. Excuse me. Gary Sargent coming around, 65 to the inside, McCarris. Scott McCarris, C-Class driver. He's holding on. Look at him go. 65 trying to find some room there. He's going to have to just kind of hold the P's and Q's. 47 of Carnes to the high side, Sargent to the inside. 1, 2, 47, 28. 47 is going to slide in front of the 28 here. As they come around. Barnes, Sargent, McCarris, Brugg, Jester, Creedler. That's going to be the drivers there. The 13 of Barton to the outside with the 99 in front of him. Creedler having a heck of a day as well. Al Corey able to move himself down to the bottom line. He was kind of went up the track a little bit there, but he's back in the mix. Martin Rogers getting some love out there. There he is. He's still in the mix. Everybody is still here in the mix, and now they're 3 and 4 wide to the front here. Man, good thing they settled back out. They were coming across the stripe like they were 3 and 4 wide there. Dang. Johnny Brugg on the high line. Carnes trying to get a little shove on the bottom. 65 right there behind him. Most of the ARCA drivers will tell you they prefer to drive in the middle line. Sargent, Brugg, Carnes, McCarris, Creedler, Jester. As they come on 3 and 4 here. They are really holding on to it. $16 laps to go, and what a run. Here's a look at turn 1. This is the spotter cam here in iRacing. As you can see, the 28, the 47, the 65 there. There's the 1. Look at the banking on those corners. And the run the 47 is going to get right there to the outside. The 28 doesn't have anybody there with him to help him. So the 47 is going to make a clean pass here. And as they get into turn 3, he's going to be able to make it work. That is just insane. The 65 of McCarris to the outside is going to make it work. And man, oh man, here they come. Oh man. Oh, a big one. 65. The big one's going to happen here. Everybody trying to lock it down. Johnny Brugg going down. Olsen everywhere. Man, oh man, everybody's jumping. Oh, the big one happens. The big one here at Daytona. And that was ascended mode for everybody. Second caution of the race, and it happens to be the big one. Let us throw the yellow flag here. All right, let's take a look and see what happened here real quick as they come around. There is Brugg right there. He is looking like a modified. Here it is. Real quick. The 2 looked like he was up high. It looked like there was a situation going on there. Here's the 65 of McCarris. And we're going to watch this from his cockpit view. He is there on the outside of the 47. 2 holding up against the wall. Oh, a little tight. He was just slow. And then next thing you know, oh man. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. And man, oh man, the carnage that ensues behind it. Oh man, oh man. Take a look one more time here for you. Here's the 65. That's the 13. He's able to kind of squeeze around here. But look at all that extra right there. Every bit of it. Scott McCarris involved. There's Scott McCarris, the 65. Just insane there, folks. Holy goodness gravy. Here's a look from the 00's cockpit point of view here, trying to avoid things. Oh. And right there, they're on the brakes trying to get off of the track, and man, oh man. Fast repairs and a whole lot of damage being fixed. Skylar Carnes is going to be your race leader here. That was a big old wreck right there, folks. And to the field, we're going to give my patented little award here. Haven't given it a while. Haven't been at a super speedway in a while. Got the award coming at you. Buddy trying to get on the brakes. Good to see everybody out there. It's a good race. Everybody's having a good race out there, folks. The No Toad Racing League. And it's still phenomenal. Thank you for all the likes out there. Things are happening. Things are doing really well. Skylar Carnes, Gary Sargent. The 19 of Kashishian sits out there. He's in third. Anybody getting no lucky dog this time around? Man, oh man. This is a good race. It is a good race. I like this race. Right now, looks like Alex Goff coming back around. You know, they do have a lot of time on pace laps. They can get a lot of that damage fixed. It's going to be about draft position here. McCuskey coming in. Looks like McCuskey's going to go to the back there. Terry Bullwider coming around here as well. Ken Olson, like he's going to be the first car off the lead lap. So they're going to pull themselves back into position here. And Olson has a brand new car. It looks like he used a fast repair. Like we have a few cars that were able to get in and use the fast repair as well. They probably had to stop and reset their vehicle, which takes time. You have to actually take that time. So they're going to be there. Skylar Carnes looking good. Right now, we still have, 13, 14, 15, 16 cars on the lead lap. That's going to be it's going to be awesome. Come on. Is it a full send kind of day? Nah, 15 cars on the lead lap. Mike McCuskey, the last driver on the lead lap, and he got a free pass there, so he's going to be your lucky dog. And that right there is going to be a big factor. Skylar Carnes is your race leader. We go back to Green Flag Racing. It's going to be 11 laps to go. And only 2 cautions. Longest stint went to 56. And do we think we're going to have another one? You tell me out there, folks. You tell me if we're going to have another one. Dusty Gaiman, Southern Light, absolutely. Big old like. Give a like out there for all of the folks. Pace car is going to dive off into turn number 4 here. Carnes, Sargent, Kashishian. Apologies if I'm butchering that. Barton, Benson, Rogers, Barton again, Corey, Campbell, Creedler, Green, we're going. Tell Scott to get in BTR chat so you can spot from Highline Media. Scott, get into BTR so he can be spotted. Highline, I didn't see it, brother. Sargent, Carnes, Barton, Kashishi, Benson, Rogers. Side by side for the lead here. The 28, the 47. Brugg is back there in 12th. Brugg uses fast repair. He did use a fast repair. Going places. William Jester, the 74, trying to make it stick as well. The 66 of Lawson's going to be a lap down. Ooh, he's a little bit free right there. Some of these drivers are really free on their cars. Something, I don't know, something's happening. Something broke on the car. Something might be happening. Who knows? They're moving and grooving. Sargent out front on the high line. 13 of Barton with him. Dustin Barton is off track. It looks like there's something happened. I'm not quite sure on 70, so we'll take a look at that. 28-13, 47 to the inside. 19 is going to be behind. The PBR 19, the Trey Carnes Designs 47, the Jacksonville Jaguars 28, and the 13 of Dustin Barton. I think I can't even look and see what he's doing. Oh, little flick right there. He almost got skadooshed. (47, 28, 19, 13, 27 there of Rogers in 5th. They're moving. 9 laps to go here in the championship race. We're going to keep going and keep going. The server just did something here. I'm working on it, folks. I don't know what's going on. We're going to be looking at it here. Looks like I'm going to be trying to find the server. If you can still hear me, the channel is closed. I'm going to jump back in there. Give me just a second. I don't know what happened. The server just crashed. The iRacing server just crashed. So if you're out there watching, give me just a second. I'm going to pull it back up. We're going to get this race back underway. Hold on just a moment, okay? Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me, folks. Stay with me. Harvey said, saying caution. The iRacing server just closed, so I'm still out there streaming with you, folks. It just closed, so hold on just a second. I'm working on it, okay? Want to make sure that everybody knows that we are working on it as fast as we can. You see my dog Kane right there. Just hold on. The server crashed for me over here, and I don't know why. So we're gonna get out here. We're gonna get it taken care of. We're gonna see who wins this race. I have never had this happen ever, so I don't know what in the world just happened there. So hold on just a moment. Continue to move. Continue to move. Continue to move. Man, oh man, the iRacing server closed. The whole server closed for me. We're working on it, folks. It's getting close. I know they're getting close. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 60%. We're almost there. You saw the network there, folks. Whenever I pulled it up, it said it was closed. So many apologies about that. Never fun, never good. And I never wish for a caution, but I'm kind of hoping for a caution right now. I really am. I want to see who wins this race, and I'm so sorry about this for everybody. I really am. And apologies to the No Toad Racing League. I just have no clue what in the world's going on there. So just bear with me. We're almost there. It's going to pop up here in just a second. And there we go. We're going to bring it back here. There is a caution. There is a caution here. All righty. That's okay. There is a caution. There we are, folks. All I have to. Hold on. There was a caution. It happened. There we go. Apologies about that, folks. Put it in the chat for myself. Make sure that we do it here. I'm going to give this a big old like out there as well. 27 likes on the No Toad Racing League page there. So, man, oh man, Mike, thank you for the like out there. Appreciate you very much on our stream on Facebook. Folks, I do apologize about that. And Harvey, you're pretty close there. Pretty darn close. Oh, I don't know what happened. I couldn't even tell you what happened at the moment, so I do apologize about that. It won't let me know. Man. We're back. Yep, 6. When we go back, it'll be 4 to go now. So a caution will probably happen right as soon as, I would say, whenever that server quit right there, that's when a caution kind of got thrown right there. So here it is. 28:47, 19:42, the 13. Everybody's good on tires. Everybody's good on fuel. Let's take a look and see who's on the lead lap. Man, 75 laps complete. It'll be a 4-lap shootout to the end. There's a lot of fun here. A lot of racing still left. Crutchley is on the lead lap. There is the 48. First guy off the lead lap is going to be the 51 here. And so Crutchley was your free pass car. He's going to be chilling in the back right there. Sargent's going to be your race leader here on the inside on the restart. 28:47, 19:42. There's the 13 of Barton. Brug's going to be there on the outside on the restart. Rogers, Jester, McCarris, Corey. Man, oh man. A skittish like from Kung Fu Panda. That's what I call that whenever these cars kick them to the side. You see them kind of just like jump them out. Almost skittished. Folks, we're going to have 4 to go here. Pace cars in. Green flag here at Daytona. 4 laps to go. Carnes to the outside. Makes a move. And is able to run through the gears a little bit faster. He's going to have some company, though, to the inside. Sargent not giving it any room here to the inside. Sargent's going to make a move to the bottom. Has the 19 with him, side by side from second on back. A little bit clear for the 28. Not enough time. No moves to be made yet. They need to come around. The move that needs to be made on the final lap, turn number 3. That's when you're going to start seeing us. At least that's what I would do. 28:47, 19:42. The 13's in 5th on the bottom line. Looks like the one's trying to set it 3 wide as they come around into the corner. 13:42, making it way free. Nice move from the 1. Carnes trying to make sure the 1 stays right where he is at. Bumper-to-bumper action crossing the start-finish line. 3 to go here, Daytona. Carnes, Sargent, Brugg, Kashishian. 28:47, 19:1. Barton's going to be up there in the mix. We're going to see 2 and 3 wide. We're going to start seeing it very soon as they come around the backstretch. There's the 13. Man, oh man. Cockpit view. This is what it looks like. This is tight, cramped space racing here. As that bottom line becomes his best friend. 28 trying to pull the inside line together. The 19 fall off pace as he hugs the yellow line. 42 is going to be able to slide in front if he wanted to. Not going to make that look. He's going to stay right there. We're going to be 2 laps to go. Skylar Carnes holding on for dear life to the outside. Sargent to the inside. Is he going to have a move? Not going to have a move just yet. I would continue to move. Oh, he is going to make that move. 47 going to be down low to the 28. 1's going to be up high. 42 is going to be there. Benson's going to be right behind the 1. That is going to be the hope that you're going to be able to see. It does look like the 1's going to side draft the 28 and the 47 together. 2 and 3 wide coming into turn 3. 2 laps to go. They're 4 wide down the backstretch. 3 wide, 65 up high. 28's going to be there. 19 to the inside of the one. Caution comes out. We're going to have a green-white checkered. How do you spell it? Oh, the first one, Brent. The first one, S-K, I think. S-K-A-D-O. I think that's how it. I don't know. It's the subtitles that you see. All right. Here's what happened. Oh, man. Let's back this up a little bit here. Oof. Somebody was on the brakes there. All right, let's take a look. Caution came out. Oh, it was a 74 and the 42 together. And they were on, man, 74 parking it backwards. Let's do this again. It's Will Jester right there having a phenomenal day. They were 3 wide, 42, and they were 4 wide. The 42 was there. Look at this. Watch this. Holy goodness gracious. Let's far chase view this for you. There's 3 and 4 wide right there. Here's what happened. Here's the 74. 74 is there to the inside. Whoa, a wiggle. 42 is up on the wall. 74 backwards. And then on the back end of this, John Crutchley was on the brakes here. Ooh. Try this again. 51 and the 48 there, getting into each other. Not quite sure. Oh, man. Let's go back and take a look here. I want to take a look and kind of see what happened with Crutchley. Here's see the 48 right here. Looks like he was getting into the brakes. Maybe saw what was going on. Oh, came down. Oh, loose. And he came down, hit the apron, and they're all loose. And the 51, his nose was underneath the car. Man, oh man. Green-white checkered here, first attempt for the drivers. The 47, the 1, the 19, the 65, the 28. That's going to be the top 5. That will put... Well, Olsen was involved, so he won't be your lucky dog. Who's going to be your lucky dog here? Is it going to be Wayne Hayes? No. And do we have a lucky dog? Or was it Alex Goff being your lucky? Now he's on pit road still. First car, 1 lap down, would be Wayne Hayes. So that would put everybody on the lead lap. All but Ken Olsen. Ken Olsen, first car, 1 lap down. I thought he would be your lucky dog here. Or the 66. Brian Cooper, but it's not showing me a lucky dog position for anybody. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it. Green, white, checkered means that's how we're going to roll things. Man, oh man. You thought 3 wide was going to be there. McCarris making Dale Jr. moves in that Budweiser car. You know he is. Highline, good to see you out there on our YouTube channel. Appreciate you very much. It has a big old whoosh. That's exactly what that's. Hey, you know, I understand being mad. That's for sure. But there's still it's coming down to the wire. Last lap, turn 3. That's when it gets really interesting. Four cautions for the race, and all of them happened after lap 55. And that is a race. That is a heck of a race there, folks. Do we get another, or are we going to finish it green? Arns, Braga, Kashishian, McCarris, Sargent, Rogers, Barton, McCuskey, Creedler, and Campbell. That's going to be the top 10. Pace car is going to dive off onto pit road, and we are going to be back to green flag racing here. Green, white, checkered in the No Toad Racing League Championship race. They're green again. Moving and grooving. Through the gears again. Into turn 1, 47 to the inside, 1 to the high side. McCarris is going to be there. Oh, they're going to go into the wall. Martin. Man, oh, man. Caution. One more attempt at a green, white checkered here. Man, oh, man. Oh, it was the 99, the 13, the 45. Somebody, oh, man. They are still wrecking back there on the backstretch. One more time at that one. That stop button right there. I think the 99. There's John Creedler right here. I want to back this up a little bit here. The 13 was to the high side. Let's take a look one more time. One more attempt at a green, white checker. I believe there's only 2 here in this league. But man, oh man, here's a 99 into the corner. Oh, the 13 was, oh man. 13 was just anticipating the clear. And man, there's another, that was breakdancing at its finest. Man, oh man. And then the rest of that kind of happened. Holy goodness gracious. Skylar Karn, still your race leader. They're going to pace around a couple of more laps. They're going to have one more attempt at a green, white checkered here. And man, what a race so far. A flip. That's exactly what that was. Alrighty, folks. And just for the sake of reasoning, to give it to everybody, there it is again. One more helicopter award. Just for the sake of fun of it. These things spin on their top. They spin on their top. Man, oh man. Keep it going, folks. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like and follow buttons for like and subscribe out there on the No Toad Racing League YouTube page. Hit the notification bell out there as well to get notified when they go live or they post new videos. Also, give us a like and follow on Signature Esports on all the platforms that I'm out there, so I appreciate everybody doing it. Breakdancing at its finest, you know it. Lots of, yeah, get views. Get these guys views. I want them to have all the views they can. And I want everybody to do what they're doing. Much appreciation for everybody. And we did, yeah, I was looking back at the bit rates for what was going on here, and here as all get out, the server for iRacing went down earlier, and I will apologize for that. There's things that I can control, there are things that I cannot control, and that one of those things was that right there. I could not control what happened there. Thank you to everybody for staying out there, because we were able to stay live, and I big appreciation on you doing that, keeping these folks interested. Probably have to go back and clip some of the videos to put them clip it back together so that we can get some of that dead space for you. But you didn't miss any action, and that right there is kind of, that's what I like about that. Good fun for everyone. And I'm just glad the drivers didn't have that issue. That's another thing, too, because I've seen it where sometimes iRacing will, the server will crash for a slew of people, and I'm glad it only did it for me, because, man, oh man. Just crazy. So, big thank you to everybody out there for that. Carnes, Brugg, McCarris, Barton, Benson. That's going to be the top 5. McCuskey's going to be the last driver on the lead lap. as he comes around full wider in on pit road to get some more of that. He's got a right side that looks like it has seen better days. Lawson, first car off the lead lap. Brian Cooper, like he's got himself a brand new car. Ken Olsen, not able to avoid what was going on there earlier. Skylar Carnes, though, he's still your race leader. Brugg there to the outside. It's going to be a battle of, it's going to be a battle for the ages. Gary Sargent able to keep out of it. He's led many laps today, and he is looking to try to put himself back up in the mix. Maybe be in position if something happens here. Pace car will dive off here. We're going to go back to green flag racing once again. As they come around here, it's going to be the 47, 165, 68, 42. Pace car in on pit road. iRacing Spectacular. Green flag waves. 47, 65, 68. They are 2x2 into turn one. They are coming down that stretch. Look at that run into the corner. The 65 need to hold on to it to the bottom side. At 47, 65. Brugg to the outside. Brugg needs a little bit of help. Brugg's going to slide in front of Benson and then pull it up high. Ooh, a little bit loose for the 47. Too early to make a move? I think so. They need speed at this moment. They're not going to be there just yet. 168 to the high side. Barton's there with him. Jason Benson, the 42 on the bottom side. John Barton, the 68 to the high side by side, needing a white flag here. After they get the white flag, you can do whatever you want. There they are. Carnes, Brugg, side by side for the lead. White flag waves here at Daytona. I had to hold on to it. I was holding my breath for it. Side by side for the lead. Down into turn one. 47 to the inside, one to the high side. 65 is going to be there to the bottom. You need all the help. Now's the only time where I'm like, shove my car. 65 there. Sargent making moves to the high side with a 74. Somebody's going to make a move. Brugg is going to be there to the high line, trying to force a non-existent issue into the corner. The 47 of Carnes, no room to be given. 74, 28 is going to get into another car, but we're going to be watching Carnes, the race for the lead here. Carnes, Brugg, McCarris to the line. 65 down low, 47 up high. It says McCarris wins. Johnny Brugg second. Carnes in third. I want to make sure that their rules don't say that you can't go below the double yellow line, because, man, McCarris made a move there to go below the yellow line. Johnny Brugg finishes second. Carnes, let's take a look real quick here. Man, oh man. Let's follow this from the white flag one more time. Here it is. Scotty is Gary Sargent right here. He is he's making ground. This is the white flag once again here, folks. 19 was up high. 28 finds himself in the mix. So he got the white flag. They're coming around, and there's a 147, 65 right there, 28's right there to the back bumper. You got to find yourself some room. Turn 3 was coming. You knew that was going to happen. Side by side, this is where the 28 was there, 74, the 42 was up. And then we're looking at what happened here. Johnny Brugg. Oh, he had his nose down there. Oh, man, and it came down. I think that was a block. I think that was what that was. McCarris was under the yellow, says wide receiver out there. Yeah, either way, we're going to take a look at it. Looks like Johnny Brugg there. I think he is celebrating. He's celebrating his cart being torn the H up, man. Passed under the yellow. Bulls fan, thank you for the sub out there. Appreciate you very much on Twitch. Man, oh man. We're gonna talk with. Actually, I'm gonna get some clarification. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna bring in the man of the hour, the guy of the league here, Mr. Gary Sargent. Congratulations on a heck of a race here. Gotta ask because the folks are asking the 65 below the double yellow line. We kind of want to get clarification on the win here.
Oh gosh, I'll have to see the replay. I have not had a chance to look at that yet.
Okay, all right. Well, we're just going to look at it. I'm going to call it as it is, as a 65 winning, and they will make the adjustment in the league. I just want to double check. There's nothing I had to take out there. So, congratulations on a. Let's talk to you real quick. You were making moves there, and it looked like you were having a hard charge trying to get into turn 3. A couple of green white checkers here. Walk us through your race, kind of how you liked it here.
Well, hey, I'm really impressed with these guys. 2 green stops. I didn't say it before the race, but we do a 50% fuel. That way we have to do green pit stops as long as we go. And they each get a faster pair as well. So that's why you saw some cars still on the track, even after they might have been in some pretty bad wrecks. But really impressed, really proud of all these guys for the race tonight, going green that long. Me personally, I probably should not have pitted on that second green white. I really thought we would probably have a third green white, and it might be putting me in a better spot. So I forced it a lot there on that last turn. So I know some of the guys were a little upset with me for forcing it there at the end. But it was a good race. I'm proud of all these guys.
It was definitely a good race, and we didn't miss any of the hard-hitting action. So that was absolutely wonderful. Well, congratulations on the season here, and we'll talk to your race winner and your series champion here, and we'll let you have the rest of your day.
All right, thank you, sir. Yes,
you too. That's the man of the hour. That's Mr. Gary Sargent having a heck of a day. Let's see if we can bring in. Where's he at? I'll talk to this guy. All right. Yeah. Well, maybe, folks. I got to pull people over here. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to the series champion here, the number 1, Johnny Brugg. He is going to be the No Toad Racing League Championship Season 19 winner. Johnny, I haven't been able to be with you through the series and through the season, but I was able to watch your race here today, and you had a heck of a race going on. Walk us through kind of not just this race, but kind of how the season has been for you as things have progressed, and what folks can look forward to if they race with you next season. Johnny, you got a copy, buddy? Well, I guess he may not be there. Let's see if we can talk to. Maybe not. Well, if Johnny could, let's see if we can drop Johnny down here. Let's see if we can do that real quick. No, they might be getting a little bit heated, or they might be talking about it. Johnny, do you got a copy, buddy? Johnny, do you have a copy? Mr. Brugg, sir, do you have a copy here?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. There you are. All right, man. I wanted to interview. I wanted to make sure I got the interview in with you. You're the series champion here for the No Toad Racing League, and you've also kind of walk us through your season, kind of walk us through this race so far. Unofficially, the P2 finish here. A heck of a drive all race long. You guys were able to keep it clean. Just kind of walk us through what was going on.
Oh man, well I hope it was official P1 finish, but it was a great season. I'm so happy to find this league, bunch of great guys, and I wanted to come in today. I knew I had the points lead and the championship in lock anyways, but really wanted to finish out on top in the last race on the last lap, and it was a heck of a battle out there. That last or second to last caution, our car got totaled, had to use the one faster pair and bring it back from the end of the line all the way back up to first. So it was a heck of a race, and I'm so happy to have it streamed by you.
It was a great race. That was phenomenal to watch. There is a whole lot of adage when it comes to the ARCA cars, not being able to shove them as much as you really want to, them getting free in the corner on a super speedway, which is hard to see. Kind of walk you kind of have to walk it back. So, man, oh man. It was incredible to see. What can these guys expect if they're out there recruiting? They're going to have another season coming up here. What can these guys expect when they race with this league?
Well, we're really just a big group of friends. We talk daily on Discord. Everyone's pretty close, and I'm looking forward to seeing or hearing new voices and seeing new guys on track for next season.
It's always a good thing to have new voices, new tracks. Not new cars, but new drivers getting out there. John, you got any shout outs you want to give out there? There's your opportunity right here.
Yeah, I'd like to shout out all my family and friends that were watching. My girlfriend was sitting here watching the stream live as it was happening right behind me on the bed. So, yeah, thanks. And thanks for everybody else who tuned in tonight and watched.
Absolutely a fantastic race. Congratulations on the season win here. Quite possibly some things. It looks like you've got the win. So officially in Discord, we've got at Johnny Brugg officially getting the win here on Daytona. So that's what iRacing is going to throw out there too. So that's what we're going to see. Congratulations, P1 finish here as well.
Thank you, and thanks for the awesome broadcast.
Absolutely fantastic race, and Johnny Brugg, your season champion, and not only that, the race winner here. So that right there is what we're seeing. I want to throw this up here real quick. This is what maybe I might be able to do this. This is what we're seeing here. As far as the race goes, this is what I was told. This is Johnny Brugg winning the race right here. So official replay coming from our guy over there, Mike. Thank you for the like out there on our page. Let's talk to. We can talk to one or two more people here. Let's talk to Sky. Let's see if we can talk to Skylar Carnes. Skylar was he's going to end up getting that second by a third place finish here. Kind of want to talk to him about his race. So Skylar Carnes, the guy who led a ton of laps, was leading there with the last green white checkered. Skylar, you got a copy for me, buddy?
I do got a copy.
Hey, man, walk us through your race. You had one heck of a race. You've got a lot of cheerleaders out there as well, by the way. So if they had a most popular driver out there, that would be you. Walk us through kind of what was going on, kind of what you were doing, and where you needed to kind of find yourself, especially with a couple of green white checkers there.
So mainly, the main thing going on throughout the race, my spotter, Josh Zintek, was with me. He was telling me the strategy we were going to do. We were going to try to stay out front after the first set of green flag stops, stay with the lead pack, settle in, maybe a race here and there, but try to settle in and be ready for the last set. And so with about 10 to go after all the cautions happened, I tried to stay, at least one or two first or second. And then it came out, and then I realized with the first green white checkered, I about had 2 gallons of fuel left, and then the second one we had about 1.1 on the start. So we were pushing it for fuel. If we had a third one, we definitely would have to dive it down and get a little bit of splash of fuel for the last restart there. But we tried our best. I pushed up a little bit too much off of 4 on that last lap there. Tried our best. Let Scott get on our inside, door banged him down a little bit, pushed him down below the double yellow. So my eyes, I pushed him down there. It's legal, and it's all good. We had a good race. I definitely want to thank, Trey Carnes Designs. We had a very fast 47 Trey Car Designs Pontiac out here tonight. I definitely want to thank everybody out in the fans. I would have, if I was here for the first half of the season, I wasn't here due to complications, but I joined later on in the half, fought back from being in the very bottom of points, won 3 races, and got to the top 7 coming into this race. I was shooting for a top 5, but next season, I definitely will be looking forward to it and try to be up there in points contention for sure. I definitely want to.
Yeah, most definitely. You definitely have. You have a lot of people out there cheering you on for that too. So that's absolutely a great thing. Folks are going to be able to race with you next season, and some things, some high points for these folks, so that way they can know what to expect if they decide to come race with you.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I definitely love having competition. Mainly week in, week out, it was Johnny and I. If we were racing, battling for the top spot at mile and a half, short tracks, you name it. But when it comes to super speedways and road courses, it was a toss up on who was getting in that. Definitely super speedways are my weak suit with that. But I definitely welcome more competition. Because I'm one of the only second generation drivers in No Toads. My father raced back in 2005 with Wayne Hayes, who was in the field tonight. He's technically my uncle, best friend with my dad, and I consider him my uncle. Grew up with him, and once the pandemic started, Wayne taught me or told me to come join when they were still in NR 2003, and we had a blast. And whenever they came over to iRacing, I thought it would be 10 times better because I know a lot of people that can come in and make this league 10 times better, and I enjoy it every Sunday night. It's a great league, and hopefully for all the new guys coming in next season, we'll have a blast every Sunday.
I tell you what, it was a blast to broadcast. It was most definitely very, very, very great, very interesting to see you guys run 55 laps green before. That was insane. Well, congratulations here and on a successful season. I look forward to keeping up with you guys when it comes to what's going to happen next season, and we're going to kind of see what you're doing here.
Sounds good. Hope to see you at Talladega for our first race next season.
Hopefully that's the plan. We appreciate you, Skyler. Thank you very much, my man.
No problem. Take care.
You too. Skyler Carnes is going to be there, and we'll go over to the unofficial race results. So we're going to say officially unofficial, but I do want to talk to, last but not least, this guy right here. I pulled him in and probably surprised him. Scott McCarris. That's how you say your name. I've been saying it that way all day, right?
Yeah, McCarris. That's it.
Double check. My last name is Followell, so I hate butchering people's names. Tell me about your race. You were there at the bottom. As Carnes said, he felt like he pushed you down, but we're looking at. I was looking at the Discord and seeing kind of where things were lining out when it comes to the win and who won and who didn't. But you had a heck of a day. You were there. You fell back a little bit. The caution came out kind of at the right time there, about 55. You were able to keep yourself there inside the top 10 and then and just kind of whittle your way through the field, not just over the cautions, but just being able to drive down on that bottom line. Kind of walk us through your race and walk us what you got going on here, because on my screen it says you're winner here.
Yeah, no, hey, it was on there long enough for me to get a screenshot, so that's all I care about. But no, it was a really fun race. These Daytona super speedway tracks, I've raced in several leagues, and really it's just keep your car clean all the way up until the last 20 laps or so. And we were kind of leapfrogging it there a little bit, and I came over the chat and I told everybody, I was like, guys, I'm about to make this 3 wide if we don't start going. And
Right.
it was just all about keeping the car clean. And I got into a couple of people there, and I felt bad. That's not how I like to race, but we're super speedway, and like Skylar said on that, you're coming out of turn 4, you see the checkered flag, I'm going for it, and I did get bumped a little bit down there, but hell, it was fun.
It was a great race to watch. It was a couple of green and white checkers. You expect that at Daytona, but you guys had one heck of a run there in the very beginning. I like field strategy races, but of course it's Daytona. You always want to see the big one, right?
Yeah, you always want to see the big one. You just don't want to be in it. So,
Yeah,
but we all have the fast repair. That kind of is in the back of your mind, knowing, hey, if an accident happens, I can use that. And luckily, I was able to use that there at the end and save me.
Well, it did work out favorably for you, so I'll let those guys work through who's the winner, who's not the winner. I'm going to call it as the overlay shows me and as iRacing tells me. But congratulations here. These guys are going to be driving with you next season, from what I understand. Any insight for these guys since you can get some open recruitment out there?
I mean, I've raced in a couple of different leagues, some more serious than others, but this one's here. These are really good guys. Everyone's good racers. Everyone's fair. It's definitely an awesome league to start your league racing in. Everyone's very helpful. Everyone, the practice races that we do is awesome. Johnny won this race. I'll call it. I mean, I know he did. So good job to him. Good job to everybody. I didn't get to race in all the races this year, but I'm planning on doing that more, like all the races next season. And hell, out of the 4 or 5 I've done, I think I've got average top 5 finish. So, well, championship could have been a little different if I raced every week.
Well, that's going to be the thing next season. You'll be able to have a good little race for everybody. There's lots of different aspects of the ARCA car, but you were able to get out here and have a good finish tonight. And congratulations on a season upon seasons for you and for everybody.
Thank you very much. I just hope that the fans, everyone enjoyed the race, and this is the first broadcast. I know the guys were loving it, so I hope everyone tunes in a little bit more next year.
About 8 laps to go, iRacing kicked me out of the server. I had to quickly restart. So there's about 2 laps where you guys were pacing that I had to restart it. So, but they didn't miss any action. That's what happens. So, but congratulations here and. We'll look forward to seeing you guys go back and rewatch it.
Thank you very much, and thank you for broadcasting the race, man.
Absolutely. That's the man, Scott McCarris. And we're going to make sure that I'm going to throw it up here. I'm seeing it here. It says Brugg, then McCarris, then Carnes. That's going to be the top 3. So when I put the race results up here, folks, don't worry about it. What's there? There it is. That's how it's gonna count. So don't look at the timing tower on the left-hand side. That doesn't exist anymore for you. Johnny Brugg's gonna be your race winner here, and he's gonna do it as it stands. No Toad Racing League. It finishes up their 19th season. This season, these guys have almost been here for 20 years. Can you believe that? Man, oh man, that's a heck of a league. 20-year league. That's awesome to see. Let's see. Scott finishes in 2nd, Carnes in 3rd, Barton, and then Kashishian there in 5th. Campbell, McCuskey, Rogers, Barton, Dustin Barton, the number 13. He's up there in 9th. Fullwider in 10th. Al Corey finishes in 11th. Will Jester, Crutchley, Sargent, Benson, Lawson, Cooper, Hayes. That'll be all the way through 18th. And then back to the rest of the race results here for you. Alex Goss going to finish out the top 21 for everybody, but that's the Kenny Olson in 19th, John Creedler in 20th, and Alex Goff there at the tail end of the field. Thank you to everybody out there watching. They will have the points updated, and I cannot do that since I had to restart all those points. It may not be in there. Let me take a look real quick and see if I can somehow, some way, kind of pull that. Let me move that stuff over. Let's see if I can update the points on my end. Just kind of give you an idea of what was going on, and maybe might have something to go on here. Let's see, show. Maybe not. Let's go to the championship points. So this was the points before the field. So Al Corey, Matt Rogers, there might be some points to give here. There might be some moves, but that's how it's going to be looking at the championship standings before tonight's race. They'll have all that updated. Thank you to everybody out there for watching on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube for Signature Esports, and of course the No Toad Racing League YouTube channel as well. It's a pleasure to be able to broadcast for you guys. And I appreciate what you guys are doing. I don't know if the YouTube channel has been is that new. So make sure you get out there, give them a subscribe, give them a like, give this stream a follow. We've got a lot of watchers out there. You are all absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for what you're doing. And of course, make sure that you support all esports and everything that's going. So let's go. You'll be streaming next to, and there you go, Trey. Absolutely a phenomenal race for everybody. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you're doing. And apologies about that little hiccup that was in the middle. Actually, I think I had 2 hiccups today, so that normally does not happen. Something was going on there, so I appreciate you very much. I always tell everybody at the end of my streams, if I don't see you, well, then have a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good morning.